Hello, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Safo-Orah. I use he, they pronouns. I'm a creative. I'm an artist. I like to make things. I like to create things. I like to do things. I like to meditate, do yoga, all the things spiritual. I love it. I didn't even know I was gonna film right now until I filmed, but I'm just out here. I made a bag for someone, and I wanted to show my appreciation by making a card for them, which kind of like it's gonna be like my brand thing. I forgot a pencil. I don't have a pencil. I do have a Sharpie. And I wanted to make something for them to show, more so for myself honestly, but I'm gonna give it to them, but just to like kind of work on my brand and like how I want to represent it, or like what the logo is gonna be and all that. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. So I have this mixed media thing. Let's see if I can show you a bit better. There we go. So I have that, and I have my supplies out here and a paper towel, and I'm just gonna paint and talk like I always do on this channel. I really want a pencil. I'm back. I have a pencil, but I want to show you my skirt because this shit is so fire. I got it from the bins. Did I get it from the bins? I think I did. Is it from the bins or Urban Outfit? Not Urban Outfitters. Urban Thrift or something. Urban Jungle. There we go. And in the city, in Brooklyn. And the bins in Queens. So my brain is like an octopus type thing, so I want to draw a 3-headed octopus. I low-key need a reference, but I'm just gonna do it intuitively. I've tried to work on this sketch for like a bit now. I don't really know yet, but my brand name is Safo-Orah, like octopus, and Safo-Orah. And I fuck with it heavy. I don't know. I was talking to my older brother about how like I want a brand and I don't know what to name it, and we're just brainstorming. He told me he had a name for his brand as well. I forgot. I really don't remember what it was. And obviously, if I'm gonna have Octi in it, it has to have octopus. Well, it is an octopus. The reason why it's Safo-Orah is because I'm a creative and I like to do a lot of things, and octopus have like 8 tentacles, and I want to be those. I have a bunch of like tentacles basically with my creativeness, and I want to stick those tentacles in all the things that they want to go in, rather than just feeling caged in and feeling like, oh, I'm only a visual artist and so I can only do that. Like, no, like I want to be a fashion designer, I want to be an author, I want to write books, you know, maybe if I can write a song, sure, that'd be amazing. Create clothes, create things, you know, decorate. I just want to create things in all aspects and be able to express that and show that to the world and create a community of people who understand and think like me. Kind of like every other fashion house, you know, they have a philosophy, they have a reasoning as to why they make the clothes and things that they make, and the shoes and the underwear and the headphones and all the things. And I want to make my things because I want people to feel welcome. You know, my art Instagram page is called The Otherness Community, and it's basically because you know, I'm trans, I'm queer, I'm black, I'm non-binary, I'm all these things, and sometimes it just is hard to fit into certain places, to fit in with the crowd, to fit in with people, because I'm just so like different. No, I'm just kidding. But I am different. I'm me, and sometimes I feel like for a while I felt like I had to cut off so many parts of me just to try to fit in, or so many parts that maybe I did something and I felt embarrassed about it. I'm gonna count the tentacles. I feel like it's like not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's not enough. I gotta add one more in somewhere. Yeah, like I'm not enough, or like whatever the case is. And now I'm just like trying to embrace it, because you don't have to cut off any parts of yourself to fit in or to do anything to feel a part of. Like, you are whole as is. You are enough as you are, and you don't need to do anything extra or be anything extra for people that don't deserve it. Like, no one is deserving of that, unless that's something that you feel like you actually want to do. But even then, that doesn't really mean that you need to cut off or inhibit or and excel or expel any parts of you to fit in. Like, what is fitting in? What does that even mean anymore in this society where it's just like everyone is just everything and doing something or doing nothing all at the same time? So yeah, so that's where the otherness community came from. And also because I'm a surrealist artist, and I don't really make I don't really like to draw human beings. They're kind of basic and boring. We see them all the time, like, cool. And I believe we're spiritual beings having a human experience. That's what I have so far. I believe we're a spiritual being having a human experience. So it's like, you know, there's other beings that are coexisting with us right now that maybe we're just not as open to understanding or actually seeing. And there's actually human beings or beings that have this human body that already are dissociative or detached with that, because they feel as though they're just not all of it. Like, that's just not all of their whole being, which is 100,000% valid, and I fuck with it. So I just wanted to create a space where I express my art and I show my art and all the things that I create, all the things that I do that are just other to what you would normally see or what you would normally expect or whatever. And honestly, you know, being a creative, because honestly I feel like an artist is so like limiting, because it's like, do you make music? No, I'm just a creative. I create shit, that's it. Like, so being a creative, you know, I'm trying to expand and do other things and tap into all the other things that bring me joy, you know. I'm gonna start painting now. So this is a sketch, and then my intuition is just gonna place the colors wherever see fit. And yeah, so I'm just super excited with where I am right now with my life and where I'm going. You know, I'm going to school for art. I'm going to school to learn about art history, art, and how to actually create and how to write about my art. All the things that will help me as a creative. So that's exciting. Yeah. Sometimes strawberries look weird and they'd be like, oh. But I don't know, you know, it's so interesting to be where we're at right now with the weather and just with life, in a sense of like the weather change. It was freaking winter like a couple months ago, and it's already May in this new year, and things are changing. You know, niggas is adulting. I'm graduating in a month, which is kind of like, what the freak. I'm excited. I'm excited for the summer. I'm excited for my life. I'm excited. I'm grateful for where I am right now. I'm grateful for where I'm going. It's just, life is just good, honestly. Life is just good. The more I accept that, like, I'm a co-creator of my universe and my life, and that I am the one who is in control, you know, and I'm the one who sends out message to the universe of what it is that I want, the better I feel with asking for what it is that I want, honestly. You know, the better I feel with whatever it is that I don't have right now, because maybe I'm just not meant to have it right now, you know. But yeah, so honestly, this bag that I made, I'm gonna show you guys, but this bag that I made was like really stressful because the original bag I made, I didn't write the pattern, I didn't write anything. I just kind of just made it because I had bought the yarn on accident, and I just made it the bag, and I was like selling it, and my mom bought it for me. She bought it for $50, but I'm the one who wears it. And you know, someone that I met at a Afropunk event wanted one, and so I was like, okay, well, you know, what do you want? And they were like, oh yeah, I want it in, they were like, they wanted it in dark green, and the green that I found was from a different brand that I usually use. So one, they didn't even have as much, like the yarn came and it was the color that I wanted, cool, but the yarn itself didn't come with as much yarn as the original brand that I don't want that to be green. I don't think so. I think I want it to be purple. I love purple. Yeah, and like it didn't come with as much yarn as the original one that I used, and I was like, okay, fuck, I gotta order more yarn, and that took a lot, and the bag cost a lot of money to make. It cost like $80, and I only charged $60 for it. And the original price I was gonna charge I am charging for the bag is $70. And at this point, you know, if you want a bag, hit me up. But I'm only gonna use from the brand that I originally used from because one, it's cheaper, and like it actually comes with a lot more yarn. So then I only need to use 3 yarn bundles instead of 5, you know, like, so yeah, I learned my lesson. I'm super excited, but I think I'm gonna take a break and actually just make stuff and before I start selling them, instead of like making things while like trying to sell. I don't know how to explain that, but I'm just gonna make stuff and then like put it on my Etsy, which I haven't made yet, and then whoever buys it. At least now it's already made instead of trying to make shit, like, you know. So I learned that as well. I needed some white. I didn't bring white. You know, we're gonna use a color that I have. I don't need white. White needs me. Like, we're just gonna use the colors that I have here. Like, it's fine. I don't know if you cannot see what I'm doing. Sorry. Let's see. That didn't really help as much as I thought it would, but I don't know. And then also being a creative is like being a creative is really interesting. Like really, really interesting. I am happy and grateful for my creative journey, when it comes to like art, when it comes to just everything in general, honestly. But I'm just gonna do this and then I'll be right back. Alright, better view of what I'm doing. Apologize for banging, but I'm gonna just cut that out. Let's see what I'm doing. Purple, like purple. So no purple on there. And like another thing too is like, you know, with YouTube, like things take time. Like I literally saw this person wear a shirt yesterday and I was like, I said good things take time. And I think like being someone who's like low-key and patient, I'm learning patience. I'm learning what it means to actually wait. And actually, it's not like you're just waiting and you're just sitting there staring at the wall. Like in this waiting period, you actually are supposed to be doing things, you know, doing other things while you wait. Just because you're waiting for someone to come pick you up doesn't mean you have to just sit and stare at the wall. Nigga, you can go eat, you can go take a shit, you can go shower, you know, you can cook, You know, just take that time to just do what it is that you were already doing. Exist how you were already existing. And then when that person or thing shows up, it's like, oh yeah, I was waiting for you. But, you know, I wasn't like I didn't pause for you. I was just waiting for you. And I think that sometimes I confuse waiting with pausing and just stopping everything that I was doing just to receive what it is that I was waiting or expecting. And that's just not how that works. Like, because if you just like stay stagnant, then even what you were expecting is not gonna you're not gonna receive it the way you're meant to, because you haven't grown. You haven't done anything in the meantime while you were waiting for something, and it's gonna come in a form, in a sense, in a way that doesn't actually benefit you anymore, you know, I guess. But and then like what happens if it comes and it's just not what you expected? Now you're gonna be mad because you felt like you were waiting for so long. It's like, just chill and live life, bro. Just chill. You know? The way my eyes are like this. Like, this sun is hitting. Like, it's freaking on my face. It's like right above me. But I love it. I'm grateful for it. It's hot. It's nice. It's nice weather. That's so far. That looks fire. I'll put that on my wall. Sorry, I would just be so personal with my art. I'm just like, don't look beat. But like, I gotta show y'all what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm gonna just yeah, just like that. What colors are there? I want pink for it. The birds are so talkative today. What the hell are you talking about? Like, homie, it's really summertime. I don't even have that. I was gonna sing Lana Del Rey, like whatever the her name is. Lana Monet, Lana Parade. Lana got to say what she has to say, and it's okay because we gon' vibe out today. I have a bunch of brushes, and I'm just gonna use this one brush. Alright, they're doing a lot. I'm back inside now, and I finished the card, but I wanted to show you the bag. And I'm gonna show you the card, and I'm gonna be that little video. I have to go to the post office to ship this out to them. But here's the bag. It's all crumpled and wrinkled, but here's what it looks like, you know. It's really big, soft. It's like this dark green color. You can't really see lighting here. Oh, here we go. But I'll show you the card as well. Here's what it looks like. It's quirky. Wrote a little note on the back. And we're gonna ship this out. So thank you for chilling with me. I really didn't do much, but thank you for chilling with me. And I hope to see you in the next one, which I'm also gonna be creating. Either I'd create something or I do like a thrift haul with me. A thrift haul, basically. So bye.